Hey, what's up? Welcome to the We Might Say Anything podcast, where we might say anything because I gotta stop looking at the game, nigga. So we might say anything because you might hear anything or some shit like that.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
don't remember how
whoa,
I went
whoa.
because I lost focus on the game. Anyway, welcome back, episode 8. Thanks for tuning in. We're back with another episode. The NBA finals are on, so we know we're going head to head with that. Anyway, say what's up, everybody.
What up, what up?
What up? What up?
What's going
Sarah?
on?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Try to get in, get out tonight. Anybody do anything this weekend? I know we kind of talked about a pre-show, but anybody getting anything crazy?
This weekend? Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Nothing
Nah.
crazy.
Anything happen?
Just do my community service. That's pretty much it.
I mean,
Wait a
you
minute.
brought it up. I mean, yeah, it's like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
What does that mean? What happened? I mean, do you want to go into that? I mean, that's
No, you brought it up.
that's fair.
It's just I just did a Cali stop for the third time in my driving life, and so rather than pay $500, I had to do 20 hours of community service.
Wait. A Cali stop. You saying you did a rolling stop and got a $500 ticket?
Yes, sir.
And this is the third time you got caught with that?
Yes.
You got to be the dumbest nigga in the world. Like, did you see the cop?
It was a camera.
Oh,
you-
wow.
Did you see the camera?
I mean, now I do.
Wait. Was this by your house?
No.
Okay. Where were you going?
Let's see. I was leaving Costco, and I was about to get on. I love Costco, man. Anyway, I was leaving, and then I was trying to catch the freeway, and then I was looking the whole time. No one, I was looking.
What?
Yeah, so you saw the camera was there.
No, first thing I looked at was pedestrians, right? Because I'm not trying to, And then I just started looking to my left to see if any cars were coming.
Right.
And I didn't stop. I just sort of slowly rode through.
A red light camera
Yeah.
Jesus.
that you saw there.
I didn't see it there. Now I did. Now I know it's there. I didn't
So
see
you
it.
didn't know how many times have you gone to this Costco?
All the time. Nigga.
Is that the case? You go on a consistent basis or what?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So you know it's there then? No.
Well, the way I went, there's
So you've never gone that way before?
I have.
So again,
This particular time, there was no cars in front of me.
That
So
don't
you
mean you
did
can run through the light, nigga. And what's a Cali stop running through a red light, nigga? No, you went through a red light.
It was a Cali stop.
Nah,
is
that's
that what the ticket said? Or is that what you saying?
No, it's the ticket says I ran a red light.
You trying to dress up stupidity, nigga? That's what your ass is doing.
It was a right turn.
Okay. So let's get beyond.
I was making a right turn.
You know you gotta stop, right? Well,
Well,
fuck that. Listen,
Well, clearly I don't know that I need to stop because this is the third time that I've done it.
and $500 later, you went to court and they was like,
Well, I went to court and they said that I could do community service instead of paying the $500. And so I paid $140, $160.
what's
And
the community service?
Yeah, what
All
do you
right,
have to do? That's what I want to know.
all right. So there are options.
Did you feel comfortable with it first off? Whatever you did?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, just make sure because you gotta feel comfortable, nigga.
What right on brand, right? But
I'm saying, yeah.
but Jay Dilla, I did not run around. Hey, I didn't run a red light, Jay. I didn't run a red light. Anyway, so
I think you ran a red light. It's a red light camera.
I mean, it sounded a whole lot like you were in a red light.
Yeah, he got a point. Yeah.
like I was saying, so I work at I go to a food storage. So I just do work there. That's it.
What do you
It's
mean?
right.
They sent you to a food force place.
Are you moving? Are you moving shit around? You moving cans?
I'm moving stuff. Actually, what I've mainly been doing is just been making like little care packages. So like I did like these meat packages, like this dairy one, like this like produce one, and just take a bunch of fruit and meat and stuff, put it in bags, and then tie it up. And I just kept doing that.
Did you steal any of the product?
No.
So, nigga, where you
Like,
picking up
like,
trash
yeah.
at? Nigga? Where you picking up trash at? Where
I
can
am
we
not
find you
going
picking
nowhere.
up
I
trash?
told
You
myself,
went on the side of the road.
Nah.
Actually,
I ain't
no
never heard
work.
of no community service where you, nigga, you Nino Brown handing out turkeys, nigga. Where you picking trash at? He's like, I'm, doing good for the people. You know what I'm saying? Give it back.
Dino, bro.
Where you picking up trash?
I
Oh,
feel
man.
like so I had my options. One of them was working at a cemetery, which doing yard work, which
That sounds familiar. Like,
Give you no options for community service, nigga. Or nobody would choose picking up trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they call it community service now, but back in the day, they used to call that work project.
Work project.
I don't know if they rebranded it or something.
Nah, he rebranded it. Like I said, nigga, where are you picking up trash? We want to come see you, nigga.
I'm not picking up any trash, bro.
Okay, we gonna go with the you serving soup to the poor, nigga.
and how many hours you got to do this for?
20.
How many hours?
20 hours, and I started last week, so I did 12 hours last week.
So you just gonna bust it all out then in 2 weekends?
Yeah, I have to do 20 hours by March of 21.
Did they make you go Saturday and Sunday, or how was that breakdown?
So it depends on the
Depends
spot.
on what story you gonna tell us, nigga. Nigga, give us the truth, nigga.
All right, so this particular they're ran by a church. So
Oh my god, nigga. No, they're not. They're not ran by a church. Nigga.
I mean, do the pastors wear badges?
What does that have to do with jail, nigga? No,
So-
they don't wear it. No, they don't. It's not run. No, we ain't going for it. No.
like I was saying, they're 7 to 1. So I get up like at 6, do my little light breakfast,
Go to church.
and then I go to this spot.
This nigga giving us a complete rundown. Like,
That's complete bullshit. Nobody's going for this.
now keep going. My bad. I had to turn the light on. Nigga, I'm too dark for this shit. So,
Yeah, but it's good though. Like I save money, so I'm happy about that.
So
I
you
was-
say what about $300?
$340.
$340? I mean,
Yeah.
that's nothing for a nigga doing shit on OnlyFans.
I thought about it. I never actually am doing it.
so
You
you,
never
say,
am doing it, nigga.
so during this community service, you were around other people also.
Oh yeah. That
So
I
you
was
don't-
just, you know what? I was
Were they
just,
criminals too?
I don't know.
No, good church going people.
I don't know. I met some pretty decent people. One guy runs a soup kitchen. I thought about maybe have my kids volunteer, give them something to do.
You were not doing community service for nigga, getting out of
Connections,
bed
nigga.
and trying to act like you
That's not
doing
what this is for. Yeah.
Why is it so hard to believe? Space ain't
because you're saying it into a microphone, nigga, and it's been verified on this show that nigga.
The thing is that my man is over here doing work project, trying to make connections, talking
Wait a
about
second, it's not work project. though.
Niggas-
like, I
It's
think
not
having
about,
kids come down,
having
you
the kids do some community service. over
Giving
there.
back to his community. Nigga.
exactly.
Strong leader, this guy.
Set an example. That's what I'm doing.
Look, even Day Dilla don't believe you, bro. Like, nobody
Nobody
is like fucking with that.
Nobody's believing this story, nigga.
How
We
is-
want to know where you picking up trash at.
I'm not picking up trash anywhere. I would never.
You would
You would
never.
Unless
Is-
I
You signed up for
Yeah.
community service. You can sign up for
You
whatever.
can't just say you would never. Nigga. Like,
Yeah, this nigga thinks
So,
he's got
I was-
options.
I was only comfortable doing community service if I had options.
Here you go. They shoot niggas for getting pulled over all the time, but they gonna let you volunteer at a church and give back to the. Come
Yes, sir.
on,
Yes, sir.
I want
And-
to hand out cornbread, nigga. that's my choice.
I don't
Nigga.
know when they
Kitchen
start
over here.
giving you options.
I don't know what options they
Because
give.
they would just be like you at the cemetery on Broadway.
Or
Next
they
to
be
the
like,
church.
this red light fine is clear as day right here. It says what, 480 or some shit like that. Nigga, don't
Hey.
you know Waze tell you when the red light camera's coming up.
Yeah.
This,
Wait,
this
You just were you even in a rush to get anywhere? Like,
I did it on purpose. I saw it as a good way to give back to my community. You know what I'm saying? And lead the way.
wow.
I was just driving.
I mean, why not go all the way with it?
I was just driving, man. I wasn't even paying attention. Clearly,
Man, so you were like, you didn't want to spend that 500 right now.
no.
Turned a negative into a positive, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Feel like I did. Set an example.
That's usually not a good thing. Turn a negative into a positive.
In this case,
Reap's like, it was this time. But I mean, you weren't even concerned about like the whole with the COVID thing going on and everything. Like,
Nah, he wanted to go be around more people.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what I'm getting to. Like, were you trying to be around people? Were you just because I know you
meet people and shit? Like,
you had
nah.
to say you want to get out. So
no. I mean, well,
this is the way. I'm gonna run this light. They're gonna get me.
And we're gonna sell this soup, and I'm gonna make a connection with this wife beater over here. He seems like a good dude. We both in the same predicament.
Wait a
Just
second.
another chance. So, like,
Who makes a plan to run a red light? Who does that?
apparently, we're asking you, nigga. Like, yeah.
Community service, nigga, and turns that into a charitable offense.
Nobody does that. Only
I'm gonna bring the kids down.
they might do that, but not
Yeah, I might bring the kids down to work project, man. They can put on little orange vests too. Let them see daddy giving back.
Gotta get back. I don't understand.
Give it back.
I'm lost right now. I'm giving back to the community. Y'all should be proud of me.
What church, nigga?
All right. I
don't know how we get the whole we should be proud of you thing, but I mean, you know, if that's work for you, yeah, if that's what makes you go, then you know, you ran a red light, bro. You got caught, got the fine. Ain't nothing we should be proud about.
Man,
sorry,
I was all set to fight it too. I was all set to fight it. Then I saw the they had video. I was like, oh, okay.
What was the video
they have, nigga, you know, they got pictures, nigga. Like it's a red light camera, my nigga. Camera, nigga. I can't with this guy.
Yeah, I don't know how you thought you was going to defend.
I didn't know they was gonna take my picture.
No, the camera first. I thought it was just like
you didn't know what the camera part was about.
I didn't know.
So you got the ticket in the mail, right?
I did.
So nobody pulled you over. So what were you? How did you think it was gonna happen, or it worked? I'm just curious. Like
I just thought I don't know what I was thinking. I thought maybe it was like some pictures.
And that's why you had community service, bro.
That's
exactly why.
Again, so where are you picking this trash up, my guy?
Not picking up. Come on, man. Would you pick trash? I wouldn't.
Nigga, I don't run red light cameras. This shit, niggas on site.
Oh man, when did you when did you actually go to court for this?
Oh, you know what? So this happened. This actually happened.
There's a story with that, huh?
Not Tuesday, not last week. Oh shit! You know what happened?
It happened like February, and then
nigga, we're in September, nigga. Stop it.
It happened February, right? So, at first they hit me with a fine for not appearing in court. It was like
put a warrant out for you.
Nah. At least
so why did you not appear, nigga? You knew you had to go, right?
Because they canceled all the courts because of COVID.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So they weren't doing anything like online or whatever, like to where you could appear virtually.
Well, I don't know if they're doing stuff online, but I took my ass to court to make sure that I showed up, and that's when I'm about to dispute this. And I saw the video, like I can't dispute this, so I just took the community service.
The fact that you thought you were about to set up a defense is what I think is the funniest shit.
You thought he was going to be his own lawyer. See, this
is
a whole different way. He was going to be like, you know what?
You watch too many TV shows, bro. Like,
I'm about to get a suitcase, like a shirt and tie. I'm about to be straight.
This nigga had just seen the episode of Martin. Nigga. Had to be, nigga. There's no way you just thought, nigga, I'm about to go ahead, show up, defend myself with when they have the picture. The camera.
Yeah, he was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh."
Again, red light camera, nigga, camera. It's in the branding, nigga.
He's Jesus, Reap. You man, you do give us some shit, man. I'll say that you definitely give us some shit. But we gonna go ahead and pivot off of your community service weekend. We're gonna want to know when you're going back. So keep us up to date on that.
For the community service,
I'll be done this week.
Oh, so you going back this week?
Yeah,
you got to wear like a red vest or something.
No.
How do they differentiate the real, true giver backer people to yo criminal enterprise ass?
Well, I feel part of the team.
What team?
The feeding everybody. I feel part of the team. They make me feel part of the team.
No. This is a punishment. You're getting punished. Everybody else is doing charity. You are getting punished.
Yeah, it sounds like you doing work project wrong.
Okay, it's not work project.
It's work project.
It's work project. You just ain't telling us what freeway. Yeah. But keep cleaning them up, dog. I hate pollution. I hate people that throw shit out. Littering is an issue with me. Nigga. Clean that shit up, bro.
You gonna be throwing out extra trash where you think I'm gonna be at?
No, I know you got it.
We just want to see it, bro. We ain't gonna add to your workload. We just want to drive by so we can be like,
and
yep, there you go.
There's
moral support, honey. We got you. We got us. Brothers keep and all that shit.
I've done that, so it's good.
All right, we'll knock it out this weekend. Get your 8 hours in or whatever, and hopefully you get done with that shit. But nigga, I can't wait till next week when you tell us what you actually did this past weekend. So we'll get to that. But so anyway, real quick, we got the NBA Finals that started. Game 1 is on right now.
Yes, sir.
We ain't trying to ruin nothing for you because you behind. You ain't watching it live with the rest of us, so I don't want to get the details. But as you see,
you can't do a hidden spoiler alert for a fucking basketball game, nigga. That's what
I'm talking about Reap.
Oh,
he like 8 minutes behind us right now. So yeah,
I haven't seen it. I don't want to give it away.
I ain't worried about everybody else out there.
He gonna catch up at halftime.
Exactly. Yeah.
You gotta fast forward at the half.
Reap stayed 5 minutes behind us on this. So we got two Laker fans here. Obviously, we got Arrogant. He got his Laker gear on, repping.
Oh yeah.
Reap got his. Well, no, he ain't got no Laker gear going, but they the Laker fans.
Sure, you got the WWKD.
Let's talk finals, man. So, how y'all feeling? It's been 10 years, right, since y'all been back in the finals?
Yeah, 10 years, but feels like we're back home. It feels like we never left.
Y'all where y'all supposed to be.
I mean, don't it feel like regular to you?
This feels right.
I feel comfortable. My feet is up.
It does feel right. Bron in the finals, it always feels that it should be that way.
Nah, he gonna win though.
I mean, he might. I think he's gonna win too, but that's what they play the games for, right?
If he won,
that record is kind of,
That's okay. That's
all
right. That's all right. Everybody career path is different. No one lives the same.
So does this title mean anything? Like, I'm talking about the 4-6 versus 3-7. Is it that big of a swing? Long term?
What do you mean?
4-6. I mean, he wins. He's 4-6. He loses. He's 3-7.
I tell you what, it'll look a lot better if he's 4-6.
I mean, anything he does,
it has to be. And I don't. You know what? And I don't care if it's fucking COVID or
the bubble ring.
Bubble ring. I don't.
The bubble ring counts. The bubble ring counts. The only way the bubble ring wasn't gonna count is if it was Denver and Miami.
I mean, y'all already know they're gonna try to say it's an asterisk just because it's Bron. I mean,
not a bubble.
I don't believe it. I think
the bubble ring on the table. It's gonna have the diamonds on it, just like everybody else's.
Yes, sir.
The ring is the ring. It's gonna count regardless. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Because Bron got a lot of haters out there. It's not even a Laker thing. I don't think. I think it's a niggas hate Bron.
It's both.
I don't get it.
What don't you get? What don't you get?
I don't get the LeBron hate.
He's a fine player. But you were the president of LeBron hate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a new person. I don't know this person.
I don't know this person at all.
Yeah, I don't know you. So you, LeBron always been your guy?
What team's he on?
Has he always been your guy?
What team is he on?
Has he always been your guy?
My guy?
Yeah.
I remember when LeBron beat the Warriors, and there's a certain person that wasn't happy with his performance.
I remember when a nigga just tried to tell us he was a work project and picking up trash on the road, and he was fucking feeding sick kids and shit. Listen, we all.
Why the kids got to be sick? I mean,
Because this nigga be putting extras on it. Look,
okay.
Ron is. Hey, he's my guy. That's my guy. Have I not been saying that all season long?
I like how you did say all season long. I'll give you that.
You know, you've been saying as guys since mid-season, like his first year. You've been saying that.
Listen, he's on my team. He's my guy. He's gonna get us that ring. He's gonna get us 17.
Sure.
It's the same thing I felt about KD when he came to the Warriors. Before he got to the Warriors, Reap I used to shit on KD. Like I hated that nigga.
Not a big fan.
As soon as he got there, I was like, let me get the Funko Pop. Let me squeeze into this jersey. Like, we here, we here. So
now KD Funko Pop look like a fucking lamppost, nigga.
with weird texture hair, nigga. Like, this Funko Pop even need to be brushed. You'd be like, damn, how they do that to the Funko Pop though? Like, Spade, are you with us today? Like, I feel like
I'm here, man. I'm just listening. I'm just like, I'm not a huge Laker fan. I'm not a huge KD. I'm not a huge LeBron fan. I like you a Bron fan. I thought you liked Bron. No, I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing, like as far as like community and uplifting the black community, but I'm not really a huge LeBron fan. So, I like some of the other things he's done, like some of his TV ventures, just like him just being a good dude, like somebody that you would want in the crew because he takes care of family. So that's one of the things that I like about LeBron, but I'm not a huge fan of his. I'm not a huge fan of his on the court. Just not. Because I was a Carmelo Anthony guy when they came out. So
you chose Carmelo over LeBron?
Why? Just because he won in college or what? Like, what was the reason?
He was at Syracuse. He was balling and they won a national championship.
Okay. But
so I thought that year was going to be. I thought that year was going to make the difference. I thought he was just going to be more prepared, but
how'd that turn out?
Didn't go according to plan, But
oh, okay. I mean, and no shout out Melo. Melo is Melo, but it's levels. He ain't Bron. So
yeah, that was weird. That was weird when they tried to force that rivalry down our throat when they first came out.
Ain't nobody forcing that down my throat.
That was
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, super pause on that one. Well, all right, So Lakers, what y'all got? How many games y'all got? 5, 6, 4?
Lakers 5. Win one for Kobe. WWKD. What would Kobe do? And we on the number 17. Look.
So that's how y'all with Boston, right? Or
was that?
Yeah, that's how y'all with Boston. Oh, must be nice. So yeah, 5-game series. I don't see it going no further than that. Like if Miami gets a game, if they get a game, cool. I want more games just for I want the extended season to be extended. But the Lake Show, LeBron.
Shout out to Jimmy Butler for getting the Heat there. I've been riding with the Heat all the way to the finals. I knew the East was weak, and I knew Jimmy Butler would punk the East, and he did. But that shit's over now.
No more Jimmy Buckets, huh?
Nah. The King and Brow.
So let me ask this question. So remember they kept saying Bron, he came to the West, he'd never be able to do it. He'd never get through. He had a full season, minus the COVID shit, and he got through. That got to add to his legacy, like because what we saying now? We keep making excuses for why he did it. It's gonna be well, he only got there because of the bubble. Come on, man. Bron is that dude. Like. He's that dude. I'm a Bron fan.
He is that dude right now. You know what I'm saying? And
as soon as this nigga retires, nigga, it's back on the hate train, nigga. Like no.
Is that definitely the dude now?
Back on the hate train, nigga.
Like LeBron was clearly the best player of this era. Like it's not even close. Not close.
I never hated on LeBron. Listen. Let me tell y'all something.
You would come to the movies late in the playoff just to show me the score of the game when this nigga was losing. Like, he's like, oh my bad, I'm 5 minutes late. Oh, what's the score again? Oh, look at this score, Mac. Look,
no, I know for sure he did that with the Warriors.
I didn't know he did that with nigga. I didn't know he did that with LeBron too, nigga. Yeah. I was like, I want to say it was when the Heat, or not the Heat, but somebody. I think they were playing the Pacers or some shit, and he did. I was like, damn, this nigga really hate this nigga. Like.
No, not the man. Not the man.
The player.
It was Never hated. Strong dislike. I didn't like. I hate LeBron fans more than I hate LeBron.
Wow.
That's fair. That's fair.
Why? Like, okay, explain. Because
if you're gonna swing from dicks, like at least makes sense. Like the fucking LeBron, it just goes too far.
So they can't have favorite players.
They have favorite players, but the GOAT shit, get out of here.
I mean, is he in the? Okay, wait. Is he in the conversation?
I mean, say that nigga's name. I don't give a fuck. But look,
no, is he in the conversation?
Say his name.
Is LeBron James in the conversation?
Like it's not Breonna Taylor, nigga. Like,
you can put him in the conversation. I'm not.
All right. As long as he's in the conversation, I'm good.
But he ain't there. He ain't gonna get there. Look,
if someone's in the conversation, that means that someone can consider him to be the greatest ever, right?
No.
So he's not in the conversation then.
Listen, you can say his name. That's fine with. I'm fine with you saying, but what are you telling me? Are you telling me LeBron's the GOAT?
Saying his name though. You're not saying his name.
Is LeBron the GOAT? GOAT?
I don't. I wouldn't say he's a GOAT.
All right,
but
is there a conversation?
But there's no conversation, nigga.
No, but that's just my opinion though.
But I think
there's lots of people that might consider him to be
exactly. And while they're swinging from LeBron's dick, at least makes sense.
His career also isn't over yet, too.
Okay, listen.
It's good.
You can't lose more than you win and be the GOAT. I don't give a fuck.
Well, okay, here's the thing, though.
Why does that? I don't understand.
Why does that matter? Why does that matter?
Yes, because I can tell you something. I can tell you something.
Hold on, Faye trying to say something.
I'm just saying. I mean, I get what you're saying. If you 4-6, how can you be the greatest of all time?
4-6.
I'm just if you
win, that's what he said.
Yeah. Like,
either way, how can you be the greatest of all time if that's where you at? I get that, but he been there. That's like 10 times, and
it is 10 times.
It's like numbers matter.
My point is that I'm not a LeBron fan. I just said that. Not a LeBron fan, but at the same time, I can respect the fact that the man been in 10 finals.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not saying LeBron's not great,
so
but
you gotta be in the conversation because whatever team he goes to, they going to the finals. That's just how it is. There ain't been a player that's been that dominant.
And when he leaves, they go to the lottery.
Well, the Lakers won't because they'll have AD. So.
And who else we get? Because we always get somebody. Because
that's right.
It ain't gonna just be AD, bro. Like
we know that.
Yeah, it's like if it's an AD team, they go into the lottery.
If AD's on the team, they're not going to be in the.
Y'all ain't gonna try to get me to hate on LeBron tonight, man.
AD has already proved he can't be the only guy on the team.
Yeah, he can't be the only dude, nigga. That's like I ain't saying he Paul George, but nigga,
we talking about in the future. I don't care. I'm worried about. Like I said off air, I'm worried about these next 2 weeks. That's it.
But I mean,
next week,
we don't know how long Braun got. Like, yeah, he rolling right now, but the future could be like you said in 2 weeks. Like, he might not be the same Braun. He might have to get carried by AD next year. It's possible. The year after that, we'll see, nigga.
He's not going to be any kind of LeBron, but the one I'm seeing right now in the next 2 weeks.
Shut this shit up. Y'all are not gonna fucking make me think about what's gonna happen in 2 or 3 years while my fucking team is playing in the finals, nigga. We in the finals now. Nigga. Y'all worry about tomorrow.
This final is over.
I'm not. All I care about is this week and next week.
Worry about what y'all team is doing in the future.
It might not even be next week. It might just be
who the Pelicans getting by their head coach. Yeah, I have a head coach yet.
We're not talking about the fucking Pelicans. Pelicans basketball.
That's your boy, right?
We need Doc Rivers. I want Doc Rivers.
Because all right.
Yeah. I want Doc Rivers to be there too.
So why is your boy Zion on a Health magazine cover?
That is confusing as fuck. Because I remember 3 out of 4 people being in Vegas to see a particular player, and his ass didn't play because he was out of shape. I remember that vividly.
But he getting healthy. He learned it from that though. He learned
but
from
how he on the cover
healthy portions. He going to see.
You gotta be on the cover in the after.
He needs to lose about 10 to 15 pounds.
Okay. He's the heaviest player in the league, my guy.
But he still got ups though.
And
right?
by the way, like twice he came in out of shape. Rookie campaign and then going back after the bubble.
Or before the bubble.
Before the bubble going into the bubble.
You have 4 months to get right. And he came in needing load management. Come on, Spade. You got to be concerned. Not even a little bit.
I'm really not, though.
He ain't concerned. Hey, Spade, what number does Zion wear?
Nigga, I have no clue.
Okay, so why are we talking to him? Yo, I knew it.
I don't know.
I knew it.
He didn't play a whole lot.
Bruh. Never mind.
So we got the Lakers winning the series in 5 for the most part. Spade got whatever he said, 6. So we're gonna go ahead and let's get into the main topic of the night so we can get up out of here. The debate last night, your shit went down or something like that.
Some shit happened, nigga.
I don't know what I watched.
The first presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. I know y'all was all watching it. How did y'all feel? How many TVs got broken?
No TVs got broken.
No, yeah.
I mean, I saw a disaster coming. I didn't know it was going to be as bad as it was. The fact that they just talk, or Donald Trump just talks over somebody, and there's no way to mute I'm like, cut the mics. Just cut the fucking mics. I can't hear what anybody's saying. Nobody makes sense. My whole thing was Joe Biden, just stay upright. Stay upright. Just keep making words make sense, and we're good. We'll get out of here. Don't fall over and don't fucking stumble.
That's what we've been saying though. Just make it to November.
Make it to November.
Just make it to November and let's go. But
don't give them a reason.
Spade, how'd you feel about that last night? Because I know we had some conversations about it, and
it was amazing to see just how far we've fallen as a country. Like, we can't even have like a regular debate. Like, they couldn't even just, like, I can't even say they couldn't. Donald Trump could not contain himself. Like, he just he couldn't even follow simple rules.
No, but he's the law and order president.
Yeah. like
by the way, rules that he set. Like, him and his team, like, were agreed to a lot of these rules. Actually, they were setting a lot of them and agreed to them, which he did not stick to.
Do we think that was strategy or just the inability to
focus?
Yeah, because muddying up the water and having them go back and forth turned a lot of people off, and it could possibly have turned some voters off to not vote. Now, could that be a strategy of his? Because does that help him?
Then we'd be saying him and his team are smart enough to come up with that kind of strategy, and I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe. That's just who he is.
No, I mean, but he's surrounded by people who do this. Like, they are paid to come up with any kind of strategy to get this man to the victory.
Did we see anything last night that was different from what we've seen over the last?
Yeah, because it wasn't as bad as this at the last debates. He didn't do that to Hillary.
It wasn't. And
he's behind.
It's a difference. That is Hillary. I don't want to say she's mouthy, but I think it's because of his opponent. He could get away with that. If he was debating any of the other Bernie, he wouldn't have been able to get away with that because Bernie is crazy, yelling and all that shit too. Joe is too calm.
I think he was going this way, and he's doing whatever he can. Like, he has to. He's behind. He is behind, so he's desperate. So if the strategy was to just act an ass and turn people off and keep people from voting to where they're like, I can't. I'm not dealing with either one of these motherfuckers.
I think first off, it was really hard edgewise for even any type of topic to be discussed that I wanted to hear from Joe, just like to see how he was going to be able to handle things. But like you said, Errol, he's down, and not down like how he was against Hillary, where it was always like 2 to 3 percentage points. He's down like 7-8 percentage points outside of the margin of error. So this is different this year. And I felt like he really needed to reach people that's been turned off by him, like, since his since his run as president. And I felt like he did not do that. I felt like he turned off. He tried to fearmonger the suburban women. I feel like he did nothing to win that vote back. I don't think his strategy is to try to shave like a percentage point or two off the black vote. He didn't do that. Like, I don't see how this can be considered a win. And fucking
no. It's definitely an L. Not
acknowledging white supremacy and
we'll get to that. Look, I think if you can't turn people to you, his next best move. Now, I don't know if it's the best move, but another strategy is to turn people off. If you can't do that, suppress the vote. Keep people from voting. If people are like, these motherfuckers it's two children. There's no right vote. I can't go either way. Fuck it. I'm not voting. I'm out. Because that's what fucked us up 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I didn't see it as two children. I saw it as one person being an asshole to everybody.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at it like two people hate listening to people fucking arguing, and two fools arguing from a distance. People can't tell who's the fucking.
It was hard for Joe to debate him because he wouldn't debate.
Yep.
Right.
And Joe wouldn't. Joe's not used to dealing with that kind of aggression per se in a debate style format. Like, even when he was in the primaries, they still were civilized, as politicians are normally civilized. Like, trying to debate him right now, he's in power. He feels like I can do whatever, I can say whatever. He don't care. Personally, I think he knows he's not going to win, and he just don't give a fuck. So he's going to say whatever he wants to say. He wants to control the moderator. Like, he tried to control the moderator,
which he did.
Right. They were going back and forth. Like, it's hard to even get into these spats, like, when you can't even have a civil conversation. What's the point? Like, if Joe decided I don't want to do any more debates with this nigga, I'd be fine with that. I mean, when he started talking about his son, if Joe would have went over there and hit that nigga,
he's a better person than me. That's why I can't be a politician. I would have went and slapped the shit out and slapped his wig off, and then next thing you know, I'm doing fucking work project with Reese.
Okay, right. Community service.
I can't be
community service.
Fucking orange vest.
No orange vest.
There's no way for him to remain that calm. I'll give him credit for that. But that shit it went by fast. I don't know about y'all, but
it did.
I was live tweeting shit. Yeah. I was getting these jokes on.
I found myself like scooting to the edge of my couch like I was watching a football game. I was getting so heated watching this stuff because I didn't understand. Or let me stop saying I didn't understand. Donald Trump is a racist, and I understand him being racist. The thing is that there has been other racists who've been president, but they did a better job of at least hiding it in public. And I'm like, that's kind of the thing where he don't give a flying fuck about what's going on. How hard is it to just say, I'm not really messing with these white supremacists? That was a layup.
That's his base, bro. Like, he can't do it. Like, he's a white supremacist himself, and his base is all white supremacists. Hate to say it, but if you voted for that motherfucker and you saw what he said yesterday and you don't have a problem with it, that says something about you.
There's no way he can defend that, and he hasn't walked it back yet.
No, he hasn't watched it back.
He doesn't know who he's not familiar with who the Proud Boys is. And
by the way, he said the same thing about David Duke.
Yes,
that's same thing about David Duke.
The man doesn't have many moves. Like, his moves are the same. They always play the same. He is here to fool dumb people.
And unfortunately, there's a few of them out there that it's working on. It's definitely not gonna. We talk about it before in other episodes. He has his base, and this is the thing strategically. Even if he said it, it wasn't. They were still gonna vote for him regardless. He missed his own opportunity Like Reap said, dude gave him a layup. He could have just said it and went from there. He didn't because he wanted to appease them even more.
He likes people who like him.
Right. And he's not going to get any more than what he's going to get. And that's what he's dropping the ball at. Like he tries to, they try to say, oh, well, he can pull from the black vote. No, nigga, he's not.
You don't think the platinum plan is gonna work? You don't believe in the platinum plan?
First of all, platinum plan.
Why the fuck?
I hate the name, bro. You watching a Young Money video from the year 2000.
Plan is racist. Do you call this platinum because you thought we were gonna go like a chain?
And then next, you got it's like what $400 billion or some shit, some wild number that he ain't never. It's never gonna happen.
By the way, that plan does not include police reform.
That plan don't include.
It does not. It's one thing about police reform.
Reap's work project story, nigga.
Community service.
Not to be believed.
Stop saying community service, bro. It's not what it was, bro. It's work project.
It says community service.
That's what it was, man.
I can show you. I can show you all my paperwork.
Nah, you probably doctored it, bro. I wouldn't even believe your paperwork, honestly. You could say it. I wouldn't believe it at this point. I believe you were picking up trash on the side, like everybody says, man.
Put Jeezy Christ comment on. Put that up.
This one.
Yeah, he says he can't read the room. First of all, there was nobody in the room.
It was a small crowd, yes.
Yeah, like friends and family, a couple people.
It was, and you know what? It was something like that. It was pretty like maybe like 20 people.
Are you saying that's a lot or?
I'm not saying that's a lot at all.
Okay, there was nobody in the room. And
for debate,
there's 20 people. There's nobody in the room. And for the people getting on Chris Wallace for his moderation skills, what the fuck was he supposed to do? If they didn't give that man a mute button, what more could he done? He argued with them. He yelled at them. I don't know what else he was supposed to do. He used all the tools he had.
I mean,
I don't think it's not in him. It wasn't in him to go back and forth. There are people out there as far as the press that will.
Yeah, but nobody that's going to moderate the goddamn debate.
I think there are moderators out there that would have went back and forth with them, but I don't think they're going to start giving people a mute button. Like
they're talking about that.
They're talking about it now. There's definitely going to be a mute button.
That shit seems. I don't want to say it seems extreme because we needed it last night. But
they wouldn't answer the questions.
It was answered. It was a shouting match.
No question was even like. Chris Wallace would ask a question. They would pivot. They would pivot before they even started answering the question.
Yeah, Joe's freestyle about pivoting.
I was texting.
I'll give him that.
Last night. There was a part where they were going back and forth for so long. I literally forgot the question, and I had to ask, like, what was the question that we're even going back and forth on? Because that shit is when you arguing that long, and if I forgot the question, I know them old niggas forgot the question.
So they didn't even know what they was arguing for at some point.
Exactly.
Next you got so we're all black. You know how much time they spent on black people? 1 minute and 37 seconds, and that was with the racial injustice. And Trump immediately went to law and order, and Joe Biden wouldn't say law and order. Like they gave us nothing. So right now, our vote is going for Joe Biden, but I mean, we're really not working with much either. There's still only one move to make. There's only one move to make.
Yeah.
My issue, one of the things that Trump was talking about was having poll watchers. That's voter intimidation.
Oh, yeah. You bring out all the old school tricks.
Yeah, you start bringing in. If I go to a poll and there's some dude just standing there watching me vote, there's going to be a problem.
And a mega hat and a gun.
Yeah,
all I'm saying,
and not just like a gun, but like an AR or something.
All y'all better get the gun. Y'all better strap up. Where y'all going? To the hood? No, I gotta go vote.
Vote. Had a 50 cent.
I gotta go drop this ballot off.
That's on everything. Like the G Unit vest ready to go. We over here getting spoilers. Well, I mean, we could see it live. I mean, Reap, he's still 10 minutes behind. Jay Dilla, Reap like 20 minutes behind us on the game. So,
Butler it looks like he sprained his ankle. Doesn't it seem like every 5 seconds somebody's spraining their ankle on this goddamn court?
Listen, all I know is that these dudes is getting D'd up. And Bam Adebayo is not having an awesome half. So when I saw that shit coming, a lot of people saw that coming though.
That's a hot take.
Not really.
That's what it is. But yeah, man, it was we got the next debate next week, next Wednesday, the VP debate, Harris versus Pence. We all expect that to be more civilized.
More civilized.
To a degree.
We'll see. It will be. It will be.
It ain't gonna be
yelling. Pence is way too button up, just a tight. There's no way he'll get into all of that.
But he ain't gonna want to argue with her, man. I mean,
that's a strategy.
We all have experience with a black woman. We don't want to.
Solid strategy.
Automatic L, bro. You ain't gonna win that fight. Like, so I fully expect her to do well and hopefully revive the base on the liberal left or the Democratic side. That was one thing that caught
the radical left.
The radical left. Like,
we just lost the radical left. He said that shit like 5 times last night, and I was weak each time. I'm like,
you mean
you hope?
You
thought.
Bro, I was weak.
Like, where you think the radicals left's going? To you? You think you picked up the radical left, my guy?
I was like, that shit is hilarious, man. Like, your boy is crazy. But yeah, I totally expect Harris to outshine Pence. Her expectation level is going to be super high going into it. Unlike Biden this time, we all had low expectations, right? Going into this.
I told you, as long as he stays standing up,
it's a win.
And get words out, and they kind of make sense. I'm good with it. Still would slap the shit out of the crowd.
But like,
if I'm him,
looking forward to like. Oh, go ahead.
No,
how
go
you
ahead.
Gonna talk about somebody's son drug problem on the national stage?
Hey, you know what?
Your son doesn't have a drug problem. Every time Donald Trump Jr. gets on camera, he's on fucking cocaine.
Yeah.
So how the fuck you talking shit?
Exactly. But you know what? I thought Joe Biden handled that very well, and I think a lot of Americans can relate to that because a lot of people have problematic kids, and no kid is perfect. So I appreciate him for doing that.
Yeah, I think he did a good job answering that question too. Because that was one of those things where he actually looked right into the camera and was like, "Yes, my son has a drug problem. He had one. He's doing better. Just like a lot of you folks." I think that he took real opportunities to kind of like redirect and look right back into the camera and say certain things. Although I did love when he told him, "Will you just shut up? Will you shut up, man?" Like
we all felt that.
I was feeling
clown. We were all calling him a clown too. Joe Biden was with us last night. We were all hearing that same bullshit.
Yeah.
And it had to be frustrating. And I'm happy that he let that frustration out in a positive enough way to where he didn't lose it. But I think everybody felt it. Like you guys said, calling him a clown, telling him to just shut up. Like we all felt that shit. And I thought that was a great thing.
And like you also have to understand too, like, do you hear Trump running off of like what he's done? Like he's running off of he's not like
what my man say? He say you got no plans, man.
He doesn't.
He did with the Tommy, bro.
Like I think like you haven't heard shit about like his major reform was his tax reform, right? You can't run on that because you bring up taxes.
he did try to go with the whole I created the biggest economy, and I like how Joe hit him with, nigga, we handed you the baton, nigga. You was in good shape and you fumbled the ball. So his one thing that he could have went with, nigga, he fumbled it, nigga. So
look, let's not act like we ain't here. The world is fucked up right now. The United States is really fucked up right now. We know what there's only one move to make on November. And my birthday is November 4th, so y'all better not fuck this shit up on the 3rd.
So let me ask this question, because the way Trump was talking, we always talked about him not conceding or whatever. I'm gonna say right now, I think we will know election night. I don't think it's going to be, we taking weeks, months, because he tried to say, this could take months.
And I think we'll know, but I don't think it'll be certified. It can't be. There's going to be too many votes counted. But I think Joe Biden's going to whoop his ass. But it still won't be certified.
But who cares? Who cares if it takes longer to figure out the vote tally? Like, I don't understand. Like, why does it even matter? Like, we're in a special system.
We need shit now.
Now matter. I feel like.
So this is, and we always have.
If everybody can wait like 2 or 3 days for the package, they can wait for our presidential election.
Stop it, bro! Stop it!
Stop it!
Is that what they taught you at program?
He's like now. When all everybody wants is shit right now. I can get anything right now on my goddamn phone, but you're gonna tell me that we've gotten election results the night of all your damn life, and now we're gonna wait weeks, and you telling me people are gonna be patient about that?
Because we didn't have a pandemic all our lives.
Okay, but you have hope in people being patient?
No.
Okay, then what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying, why does it matter how long it takes?
First of all, it does matter. There needs to be a time.
The longer he pulls some tricks. Don't act like you ain't seen House of Cards, my guy.
This is definitely a Frank Underwood move right here. Like,
I tried to forget that. I tried to forget it.
Try to forget what? That was a great series. I mean, we understand,
It was good, but like I didn't watch the last
final season. Was trash because
I didn't watch it, so it left a bitter taste.
That's fair. Well,
get over it.
We're gonna hope that the results are done within a day or two. I think it's still gonna be done election night. I think a lot of people are actually going to go to the polls. Even during the pandemic, more people are going to go than not.
And
3 episodes.
Well, they try to make it hard as shit for certain pockets of the United States. So
I tell you what, keep running that light. You might be driving your ass to the goddamn poll.
You gonna have to get that Uber or Lyft, man. Call Spade. Man.
No, I'm not. I'm getting my ballot next week probably, and I'm going to fill it out, send it right in.
You're gonna send it in.
You're mailing in your vote,
bro.
Go to the poll, bro.
Walking that motherfucker in, yo.
Yeah,
don't mail that shit in.
Drop it in the box.
That's not what you're trying to do. Go to the fucking go. Nigga, I'll go with you if you care.
If you can go, if you can't, we understand. But Reeb, you can go.
You can go.
You done went to the movies in the last 3 weeks.
I'm just ready. I'm just ready.
Now, if you're real paranoid about the whole pandemic right now, I would understand. I'd be like, yes, and then Reeb. But nigga, you just went to the movies and other things.
I'm just excited.
Y'all better take y'all ass to the goddamn polls. All that mailing.
I'm just excited to vote. I'm excited to just cast my vote. Like I said, there's stuff on the ballot on this year that I'm pretty excited, and I'm happy that's on the ballot. So I'm excited to have that in there and ready to have my vote counted.
He's very excited.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you guys talked about again during your work project, though? Like
him and his family. He's like, I met some good people.
Some good people here, some good propositions.
Jordan over here, he's in here for beating his wife, but at least we're slinging his suit.
That's right. Care packages.
Is that what they're calling them? Like care packages? Like, or is that what you decided to go with? Like,
no, man, it's actually pretty crazy how much food they give people. It's like a shopping cart, and it's just full of food.
Dave Dillon said it right there, man.
What's up?
If you can do community service, you can vote in person.
When did I say I wasn't going to vote in person?
You just said you were.
I just explained to you that I'm just excited to get my vote out. That's all I said. I didn't say that. Wait a second. Did I say I'm not going in?
Did he say he was going to mail his vote in? Because you literally said you.
Mailing in your vote.
You're recording this.
Mailing in your vote is not the same as I'm not going in person to vote. Right?
Wait. Say that again.
I did not say that I wasn't willing to.
I feel like you're trying to hit with Joe Biden right now. I'm confused. Like, what'd you say again? Like,
I didn't say I wasn't willing to go in and vote.
What did you say?
To my understanding is that we're only mail-in ballots only, and that we weren't going to go in and vote. That's what my understanding.
Who's we?
Understanding of who, nigga?
We as Californians.
Nigga, what are you talking about? We've been voting the same day all the time. You get your ballot in the mail and you take it and you can drop it off in the box.
Yeah, or you could go inside and then put it
I voted sticker.
yourself.
Yeah.
I thought that. Well, I didn't think that we're having machines this year, which is why everybody is mail-in ballot in California.
No.
The polling places will still be open.
Yes, you can go vote.
We talked about like how they're having stadiums and arenas have polling places right now in California. They're turning it into polling places for us. So nigga, you can still go vote. So if you want to take it and drop it off that day, cool. But
okay, I can drop it off that day.
But I mean, you said you was mailed it in. Then you told us you didn't say that.
I can't wait to get. I'm getting my thing next week. I'm gonna mail it in. And then said I didn't say that
because I just explained to you what my understanding of the voting situation was. So now that that's not the situation, I can just fill out my ballot and turn it in.
Vote?
I actually go in. I go in every year.
Nah.
And then I get my I voted sticker.
Yep, every year.
I get my ballot. I vote at home wherever I want to, and then I go drop the shit off. I give you a sticker. Keep it moving.
I was brought in to vote with my mom when I was a kid and my dad when I was a kid. So I just kept it going. I always thought that you just go in person and vote. So I just kept it pushing that way. So
I mean, we were coming up. That's pretty much what you did. Like, that's pretty much what it was. Like, so I get it.
Well,
but
no, people were doing absentee ballots and things like that. But it was more of a thing back.
Why does it always got to be a push and pull with this nigga?
It's a push and pull with y'all. I can't have community service. I gotta have work release program, whatever y'all said. Whatever.
Work
release program.
So work release is a little bit different, bro. Like,
it's come home on the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, are you? Yeah, where are you right now? Actually, like, can you leave the house right now?
No wonder your internet's trash.
Yeah, like, can you leave the house actually? Like,
show us your ankle, nigga.
But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. You know, we've been here like an hour or so. So thanks for tuning in to the We Might Say Anything podcast, the show where you might hear anything because we might say anything. Y'all want to say something on the way out?
Yes, nigga. Go Lakers. Rest in peace, Kobe. My team's better than yours. Proud Boys. If I see you, smack the shit out you. Donald Trump can suck my dick. And
wow.
Khalid's on work release program, apparently. That's all I got. Peace.
I'm not on work release. I'm not on work release. I'm doing community service. And
hey, nigga, learn
get up
at the
show.
Go ahead, Spade.
Hey, just vote, man. Just vote. Stop, stop messing around with it. And if you one of the people who are gonna tell me that, hey, I don't really feel like I'm not gonna vote. There ain't anybody for me. Well, just do it for me. Go ahead and vote for me. If it ain't gonna matter anyway, just go ahead and vote for the dude other than Trump.
Vote for you.
You vote for me.
No, nigga, what are you talking about?
Hey, we didn't even talk about them ballots that had Kanye's name on it, and the nigga ain't even running for president. He's listed as the vice president. That's another thing.
Stop it. You just told people to vote for you. You part of the problem. Not the solution. Shut the fuck up. Listen, hey, yo, the podcast is now on Apple Podcasts. We on Spotify. We on everywhere we can get in your pockets. Put us on while you working out. Put us on when y'all robbing. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Put us on. We Might Say Anything podcast on all platforms.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to watch this game, watch the finals. Again, thanks for tuning in. And remember, please get out and vote. It's your duty. We out.
Shout out to you, baby mamas. Peace.
What?